Stanley Parable. I'm trying to continue from the other ending last time I played and see what happens. Yeah, I kept the game open for a very long time and now I'm playing it again.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Huh, different narration. Oh, last time I kept one, right? Now next. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But I want to see the broom closet, my favorite room.
Yet there was not a single person here
Let's
either.
see.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
They closed my room. My beautiful room.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's see.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Wow. This is because I just played it again. Oh. Okay, I'm blind. Yeah, where should I?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, let's try this again.
Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Let's go see this. Last time we switched it off. Let's see what will happen if we switch it on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Ooh.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Let's see.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
Some screens are weird.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Let's see what will happen.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Wow.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Yes.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes, let's do it. Psych.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you
Maybe.
enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Maybe.
Control?
Yeah.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
Okay.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Yeah.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh no.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
What? What did you do?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
I died. What's with this guy trying to kill me? I think so. This game is near to a close, so we'll see. Maybe only one or two more episodes, and this game will finish. I know there are more, but I'll try to do it all in one episode. There are small hidden Easter eggs, but I'll try for this episode to do a long one, and we'll see what will go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
that
he had simply
sound?
missed a memo.
Is it
No matter
raining?
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There is wind somehow. Wow, that was loud. Let's go, let's go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I love the employee lounge. Employee lounge.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room.
Indeed.
This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room.
Oh, awesome.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah, I did that ending.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5
I think
years
so.
ago.
We went to that. Now will we go?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
There's an open
I realize
door
that
there.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Okay.
Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Tell me. I'm coming, my love.
That's her, Stanley.
That scared
You
the
need to
shit
be the
out of
one
me.
to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. Hello? Hello? What happened?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come
Asshole.
on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to
Maybe.
commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Where did I die? Good morning, employee 47. Press E on your keyboard. Okay. F, S, D, anything except E. Okay, press E.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh no. Press 5. 3. Damn it. I cannot press anything except that.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press 6. Nah, I have to.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Open the TV at least. M towards T. Oh, thank you.
And so he began to
What?
fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press U to spend time with the boys. Okay.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Oh. Press A to prepare dinner. Sure.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press 9 to tell your kids a story. Where are my
It was
kids?
such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Oh. Press K to tell your wife you love her. I hate you.
But there is no answer.
See?
How could there possibly be? In reality,
Is this
all
my
he's
office?
doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press P to go to sleep. Peep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I'll try my best. Okay. How long will I not press it? I'm trying not to press it, but nothing will happen if I don't press it. Ah! Say something at least. Oh, good job. You didn't press the damn button.
You see?
Say.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Give me a mirror. Question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But
Give
I
me a
don't make
mirror.
the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Okay.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley
die?
pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Hey, why?
And I tried.
No! I died. Sad. Well, guys, that was a sad, sad ending. We'll see you in the other episode, the next episode. Okay, see you in the next episode. If you have anything to say or any new games you want me to play, please do leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe if you want, like also if you want. Do anything if you want. It's your own choice. Or is it? Well, guys, see you in the next episode. Stanley Parable out.